Dreams about being chased is a form of representation of your subconscious painting something. Now, necessarily, these dreams are just representations of you either running away from an idea, a feeling, an emotion, or an energy representation that play out in your wake life, or this could be an attachment that you had with a person, place, or thing. That's pretty much playing out the characteristics of the dream. Now, the dream is always going to pretty much paint the picture, aka your feelings and emotions about things. Now, if you're in a circumstance situation of not, replacing or replenishing these energies, then these things starts to become like a big wave. These things starts to become like a big current flow that's constantly, rotating its way around you because you pretty much had an attachment with whatever you're pretty much running away from. So these attachments is pretty much catering and of course hanging on to you. It's sticking to you like it's a glue. Now these things are gonna run away because these pretty much are like your children. Your children is what you think about. Your children is how you feel. So when you're in a circumstance situation of being the creator, your kids, all they're gonna know is basically come right back to you when you're walking away or pretty much going somewhere. Your kids is pretty much always gonna follow you. Now your kids is pretty much what's creating your life that you're living right now, and your existence is within your next life, and then of course the current flows that you pretty much are engaging in when it comes to lifestyles and life situations. Now, in your dreams of running away from something or being chased by somebody, means you're kind of like in a situation where you're like avoiding something, or you're avoiding a person, place, or a thing, and of course it's playing out into a situation where you're not trying to give it. You're avoiding your children. That's basically what it's playing out, and this play out to even deadbeats too, which means if you kind of like come in this world and you create children, but you're not taking care of your responsibilities, you're gonna basically be getting chased in your dreams by your children. Or this can play out into representations of you can pretty much, you can actually dream of being the child, aka your child, and this can play out representation of where you're not taking care of your duties and your obligations. So of course, you never pretty much get away with anything in life unless you clean up all the baggage and all the weight that you kind of like currently are in at the moment. And of course, that's how it play out in all representations. Unless you're a strong spirit, and you can pretty much detach from certain engagements or certain connections that you had. But of course, you can never get away from your children. Always know that. Either you put yourself into a situation of making ends meet on a good terms, or you're gonna basically keep experiencing this soul tie that you had a connection with, and it's pretty much gonna keep following you. And of course, it's gonna play out into your dreams as all shapes and forms.